now, next part of my teaching is cardiac output, cardiac cycle and blood pressure. So in this part, first I want to discuss with you the cardiac output. So cardiac output, what is cardiac output? So this is heart is known as cardiac. So this heart is four chamber structure already discussing. The left and right ventricle, from the left and right ventricle, blood pumped out by the contraction and relaxation of the heart, that is here by the help of the muscle, pericardium, endocardium, myocardium, that is passing, pumped out. When contraction takes place, at the same moment, the ventricle, so this is article or atrium, this is atrium, left atrium, and this is right atrium, and this is your left ventricle and right ventricle. So from these two chambers, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a four chamber structure already discussed with you. So this is your four chamber structure. So from this second chamber and fourth chamber, it is propelling blood outside per minute. Pumped out of blood from ventricle, right and left ventricle is your cardiac output per minute. We know the per minute heartbeat is 70 to 80 times per minute. That heart stroke or heart rate, that is called heart rate. So per minute, the amount of blood, the volume of blood pumped out from the right and left ventricle is your cardiac output. So this can be measured. That is nothing more. This is the right ventricle and this is the left ventricle. So from right ventricle, blood is going towards the pulmonary artery. So this is pulmonary artery, suppose. Right, left and right pulmonary artery. Towards lungs, towards moving. Left and right lungs. That is the movement pumped out of the blood. And second, from left ventricle to arc of aorta. Then arc of aorta. This is arc of aorta. Per minute, the result is cardiac output. So cardiac output can be calculated by the following the equation, that is cardiac output is equal to your stroke volume into heart rate. So what is your stroke volume? So stroke volume is the volume of blood pumped out per beat. That beat, for one beat, the volume of blood is pumped out. That is called cardiac output. That is your stroke volume. So that can be multiplied by the heart rate. So volume of the heart volume amount into that is your heart volume. Already told you, heart volume per minute on trained person, that is 20 to 25 ml. Normal person. So 20 to 25 ml per beat. And heart rate, suppose normal person is 72 minute. That will be multiplied by 25 is equal to the amount is your, and we will get the cardiac output. If the heart rate increased, if heart rate increases, cardiac output increases. Also, if stroke volume increases, cardiac output will increase. So this is all about this cardiac output. Next we will discuss your cardiac cycle. So cardiac cycle. So what is cardiac cycle? The cardiac cycle refers or comprises a complete relaxation and contraction of both the atria and ventricle. So it is starting from cardiac cycle is starting from the diastolic pressure. So two type of pressure that is takes place by the contraction and relaxation of the heart. So pressure is giving to heart. By the help of pressure, bloods are pumped out or blood are coming to the heart. So when the pressure is contracts, first is contraction and relaxation. So contraction and relaxation. So contraction pressure is your systolic pressure. And relaxation is your diastolic. So systolic pressure, the pumped out, that is more pressure given, and diastolic pressure, the inward movement of blood towards the heart. So this cardiac cycle refers to the pattern of contraction and relaxation. Contraction and the relaxation of heart during one heartbeat. One heartbeat, the volume stroke already I told you, in one heartbeat, that is 70 to 80 times per minute heartbeat is on individual is there. But in one heartbeat, that cycle is called cardiac cycle. The contraction and relaxation of arterial and ventricle. Contraction during the complete heartbeat. That is called in one heart rate. On one complete heartbeat, that cardiac cycle refers to the pattern of contraction and relaxation of the heart during one complete heartbeat. So, beginning with all chambers in diastole. So, diastole starting from the diastole, the cycle is taking into consideration. So, cardiac cycle comprises a complete relaxation and contraction of both the atria and ventricle, and it will last only 0.08 seconds. The time period it is lasting, that cardiac cycle lasting, that means for one beat of the heart, time is taking 0.08 seconds. So it is starting from the beginning from, that is your diastolic pressure. So this is this cardiac cycle has 3 stages of completion. To complete this cardiac cycle, it is followed with 3 stages. So first stage is your 3 stages. So first stage is first stage is the atrial and ventricular diastole. First is atrial and ventricular diastole. Second one is atrial systole. And third point is your ventricular systole. So this what is three first is atrial diastole and ventricular diastole. Second one atrial systole and ventricular systole. Systolic pressure is high pressure and that is your contraction of the heart, and the diastole is the relaxation of the heart. So blood is coming towards the heart chamber, core chamber. So what is atrial diastole and ventricular diastole? Chambers are relaxed and filled with blood. When diastole is there, chambers are filled with blood. That is relaxation of the heart. And second point is atrial systole. So what is atrial systole? Atria contract and remaining blood is pushed into the ventricle. So atriums are here. So this is ventricle. So these are coming to us at the second stage of circulation of the cardiac cycle. From this part, that blood is moving to this section. Bloods are moving to this section. And third is ventricular systole. So ventricular systole is this one. So ventricular systole from right ventricle and from left ventricle. Right ventricle blood will move to pulmonary artery, and left ventricle blood will move to that is your arc of aorta. So this is three stages of cardiac cycle. So cardiac cycle lasts 0.8 seconds, and it is beginning from the diastole of the heart, diastole pressure of the heart, and it will last 0.8 seconds. And another thing, 4 phases of cardiac cycles are there. So what is the phases of cardiac cycle? Four phases of cardiac cycle. So 4 phases is your first one is isovolumic relaxation. Isovolumic relaxation. Second is your inflow of blood. Third one is your isovolumic contraction. And fourth is your ejection. So in one first stage, that is isovolume relaxation. So relaxation means filling blood. Where it is filling? In your right atrial, right atrial, and your right atrial, right ventricle. It is filling. Iso means both sides. And then inflow of blood. Second is inflow of the blood. Means it is coming through this chamber. That is the second stage. Third one is isovolume contraction. When contracts from this chamber and this chamber, blood is moving outside. Outside means from right ventricle, blood is moving to pulmonary artery, and from fourth chamber, left ventricle, blood is moving to your outside your by through arc of aorta to different part of body. And fourth is ejection. Ejection is ejecting by the arc of aorta to different part of the body. So this is all about your cardiac cycle. Next is your blood pressure. So this is blood pressure. So blood pressure, the hypertension, one type of disease, that is hypertension. So cardiac output is a measure of the rate of blood flow through the heart and its associated blood vessels. When blood is passing through the atrium, where it is passing to atrium? One is pulmonary artery, another is arc of aorta. Pumped out, blood is pumped out to different from arc of aorta. It is supplying different part of the body, and from your pulmonary artery, blood is transported to different right and left lungs to be purified. So this is the pressure, that exhaust pressure on the artery is your blood pressure. As the heart contracts and relaxes, blood pressure rise and falls. If pressure is rise, means it is contraction and relaxation, due to depend upon the contraction and relaxation. So contraction and relaxation is your contraction is your systolic pressure, and relaxation is your diastolic pressure. This is systolic pressure, the pressure more high. Systolic pressure is high volume and diastolic is low pressure. So blood pressure can be measured using a instrument, that is sphygmomanometer. So due to this sphygmomanometer, that is measured, and that is systolic by diastolic. That is for a normal person, that is 120 by 80 mmHg measured. For normal person, pressure is 120 to 80. If it is more, then high BP. That is called high BP. More pressure is there, means your suppose 180 by 110. This is mmHg. This is high pressure, and if it is less, it will be 90 by 60 mmHg. So this is due to the disease one type of. So systolic is while heart is squeezing. What is systolic pressure? When heart is squeezing, that is uncontrolled, that is systolic pressure, and diastolic pressure is blood pressure while the heart is relaxing. So adult BP is your 120 by 80. High BP is known as hypertension and is a major risk factor for developing many cardiovascular diseases. So this is depend upon the circulation. So this BP is circulation. When blood is passing through this from the heart to different part of the body through arc of aorta, at the same moment pressure is occurring in your artery, that is arc of aorta. That artery is the causes of the blood pressure. Thank you.